It is up, and it is good. Second shot is up, and it is off the rim. However, McKean gets the ball back. Garnation. On the perimeter. So with 4 minutes and 25 seconds here to go in the first quarter, McKean is ahead 7-2. With 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in this first period, down 7-2. Isabella Dank is back again, returning. She's being defended well by Kaya Hart as McKean had set up in a zone. Ball's being swung around, and it got blocked. Court. Garnasia with the drive, a scoop, but she misses the score. Long outlet pass. And we have a foul on the play. Isabella Dank will go to the line for 2 shots. Isabella's first shot is up and in, and she now brings the score to 7-3 here in the first quarter. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the first. Second shot is up and good as well. So once again, we have our Lady Highlanders of McKean ahead 7. Is clicking on all cylinders.
And the defense looks really stout as well. They're swarming the ball. They're not giving Red Lion any opportunity whatsoever to make a play. There we go.
The pass over to Garnasia for the easy scoop and score. Red Lion is going to take another timeout to talk things over. It'll be a full timeout. So at this moment, when we take a break, it'll be first period. It was 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The score is 11-4.
Well, I think this is a strong opening. Now, McKean is off to a hot start so far this year. They've to 8.
That's tough. That is that shows you that there is really good defense to be able to swallow up everything that DSU Wellness was able to do that night.
Now, MOT started off the season. This is only their second game of the year. Clock counting down here. Here in the first quarter. Apologize for it saying half one at the bottom. Technically, it's half one.
There's a rule change that was made not too long ago where we went from just doing halves to quarters.
Oh, ball goes out of bounds. Red Line's going to keep that. So what do you think the keys to the game are if you are McKean from here on out?
The keys to the game for McKean that I see would be not be complacent on offense or defense.
it over. Ball's going over to Isabella Dank. She seems to be the engine of which this defense is running. Pass back to her. She's going for 3. It's up. And 2 is going to the foul line. Her foot was just in front of the line. She's going to shoot 2.
Possession there, as she was trying to close out and defend against the shooter. Isabella Dank's shot is up, and it is good. We now have our first substitution of the game. Isabella's second shot is up, and it is off. All right, so last 2, Red Lion has gotten the ball and they've gone back across midcourt. The defense right now for the Lady Highlanders is hounding. Lady Highlanders are out on the break. They slow it down and set up their offense. Outside, and it swung around with the shot up and good from outside.
Jayla Perry.
By Jayla Perry. She has made another 3 in this game. So right now. Ball goes inside against the zone. There's a shot fake and another steal by Kaya Hart as she takes it. And she got called for a travel.
Yeah, she just couldn't stop the wheels there. She was looking for the pass, and her feet said, keep on going, pack your bags, we're going on vacation, and she traveled very well.
She did travel very well. A jump stop would have been brilliant to do right there. Right now we have Red Lion coming back across half court. They're trying to probe and figure out how defense of McKean. This 2-3 zone defense has been really harassing them right now and being very stout. A shot is up, and it is an air ball that does not make it to the rim. The ball is brought back across half court by McKean. Garnasia takes a jump. It was a nice pass. Red Lion brings the ball back across half court as they're trying to figure out how to best attack the zone again. You know, the keys for this game for Red Lion as the shot goes up and is missed, but Isabel once again, Dank once again getting a shot up and being fouled. This time she makes. We have more subs coming in. We have take a seat.
Anaya King is in for McKean. Anaya came in, number 0. You'll be seeing on your screen. She's closest to us. She's going out for the rebound. As well as Tyra Brown is now in the game.
He was able to get the rebound. There's a pass inside, or a drive inside. Take a shot. Saria Omen took the last shot, which she made for Red Lion. Currently, right now, at the end of the first period, the score is 16-10, McKean. seems like if they can stop her or get the ball out of Isabel Dank's hand, then Red Lion is going to have a really tough time getting the ball moved across half court and scoring any points. In the lead, excuse me. It sounds as though the McKean coaches has called out a switch in defense to a 1-2-2 zone. Red Lion is passing the ball around the perimeter, trying to look and see if they can get an open shot, which they do. However, the shot is off. They got the rebound. Officials are giving instructions to the players. She calls out the play. She inbounds the ball to number 12. For the shot, but had the shot. So we have multiple subs come in for both teams. And Kalia Hart passes the ball back in so we can get this play back underway. Garnasia brings the ball across midcourt. McKean out of the zone is a little too tall. And it's a turnover for McKean. Ball back over to Red Lion. So, Mr. Bowden, what have you seen?
Dank and Caitlin Klein, they've really been kind of motoring this offense around, keeping McKean a little bit more off balance and getting that ball around to the point where McKean kind of can't keep up. The other part is McKean. She gives the ball up, but Red Lion cannot hold on. It goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to your McKean Highlanders. So it's going to be their ball with 6:58 left here in the second. But yeah, I think the two of them, I'm really impressed. Highlanders haven't really had an answer for those two. They've had the answer for everybody else.
Coming in for Tyra Brown. Corinne with the ball at the top of the key. Trying to pass it around the outside. The shot goes up, and there is a foul that will send Garnasia to the line for two. The first shot is up, and it is off the front rim. She did not put enough air underneath that shot. So for Garnasia gets set to take her second free throw. And this one it rims out. It is off. Rebound. And now the Red Lion offense is passing the ball around the perimeter. And the ball found its way to Isabella Dank over in the corner, who took it. Kane is being swung around the outside as they try to figure out how to probe and attack. Garnasia had put up a shot, missed it, got her rebound, passed it back out, and was able to get another rebound. This shot went up, and Brianna Hopkins was able to get the rebound. Into a 2-3 zone. This 2-3 zone.
Barber, the Stret. Stret gives up the ball. Ball's coming back now. Kalia Hart. Kalia gives to Garnacia. Garnacia's taking it to the rim with the Euro step. Is that going to be a net? Oh, no, they're calling a travel. I thought she had a good Euro step on that one.
It was almost a good Euro step, except for it was one step too many.
Yep. Well, it works for LeBron James. Why can't it work for Garnacia? You know what I'm saying?
LeBron James gets paid millions of dollars, and it's probably on his court when it happens. Not very many officials are willing to call that on a superstar.
So
Say they'll look the other way, they just swallowed a whistle.
oh, what a steal.
A nice steal by Corinne as she had it and she was going, but then she decided to stop because she did not have the numbers and the ball slipped out of her hand. However, it was knocked out by Red Lion. Lady Highlanders maintain the ball. Kalia Hart has the ball. She impounds it to Garnacia, who just drives it simply. Nobody was there to cut her off as she drives it and lays it in off of the backboard. Isabella Dank is there to...
Brianna Hopkins.
Another steal by Garnacia, who simply just takes it down and lays it in.
I would have missed that personally, Buford. I'm just saying, that's not my high percentage shot right there.
Are you more of a J.J. Redick? Zone has started to pick back up the intensity for McKean as it did to start off the game. However, the ball did find its way inside, and Red Lion was able to shoot even though they missed it.
Garber puts it in.
They did get a rebound.
Coach, this is the last one, all right? We asked you about uniforms. I got it in rolled short.
The officials have stopped play and had Corinne come out for a wardrobe malfunction.
All right, Garnacia's taking the ball back down. We're now in a 1-2-2.
Isabella
Ball
just
stolen
stripped
by Isabella. She's driving it to the rim.
and lays it in. McKean is going to take a time.
Largely on the backs of Isabella Dank.
With the distraction, and just took it from her and ran it all the way down the court. And with little resistance from Garnacia. Garnacia actually took a very hard spill on that as she got her feet tangled up at the end of that play. Coach G winds up taking a timeout and gets a full timeout to discuss with his other coaches what's going on and give his team a breather. A little sloppy. They were effective in that they were able to get McKean in order to get to their open spots. So here we are in the second period with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second period before halftime. The score is 20-16 with McKean with the ball.
Red Lions changed up their defensive look too. Scheme for McKean, although they're trying to make a liars out of me as they work the ball around, but miss. Ball's being brought up now by Caitlin Klein. Caitlin is looking towards the inside, but she misses. Garnacia steals the ball, bring it back down, passes all the way up. Ball's now moving back around. Garnacia straight on over to Ball is just moving. Oh, that was great movement on that ball. On the clock, Isabella Dank setting up the offense. They're running their play. Passes over to Maya. Maya passes back to Garber. Garber passes back over to Caitlin Klein. Isabella's moving on the floor, back out to the perimeter. Klein passes over. So Catherine took. Muldrow tries to put it up, and they're going to call a foul
on Muldrow. So right now we have subs coming in. Muldrow goes out, and Juliana Thompson comes back into the game. Garnasia now brings the ball up the court for McKean as she sets up this offense. The pass goes inside to Kalia Hart.
Out. And Isabella Dank steals the ball once again. Garnasia's in the back. Going to get the foul. That's 2 going to the line.
The foul will be called on Kalia Hart. Sub getting ready to come in for McKean as Isabella Dank steps to the line for 2 shots. Isabella Dank's first shot is up. And it hits back iron. Isabella Dank has been doing a lot of their offensive scoring here in this game.
I think she must have went in after the first quarter and said, I got this. Just put it on my back, put it in my hands. I want the ball. We're going to make this happen. And the team's just been supporting around, doing a really great job of finding her an open space. Although she misses her second free throw there, did not capitalize whatsoever on Garnasia's foul.
3 free throws. That might be something to watch out for later on in this game.
So Jayla Perry just missed from deep for 3. Red Line took the ball back, and you can guess who has the ball. The ball's moving around. Garber's got it. She keeps it just inches away. Hit into the backcourt by McKean, apparently.
Yes, the ball was tipped by McKean, and it went back into the backcourt. The McKean coach thought it was an over.
Foot and went out of bounds, so it's going to be a McKean Highlander ball.
Right now we have Sabria Street that just entered into the game for Garber. Garnasia is bringing the ball back across half court. They set up the offense. And we have a carry call on Garnasia as she got ready to make her move, and she got her hand underneath the ball too far on that carry. Isabella Dank gets the ball back into play, and she's coming across midcourt. The pass goes out to the wing, and then it goes back inside, and the shot is up. The shot is off. However, Caitlin Klein gets the rebound and passes it over to
that's a travel. They didn't
Isabella
call it.
Dank.
They did not call that. That was a total travel.
I think she was.
Okay. But she did catch the ball again.
She did.
Technically, it would be a pass to herself, which would be a travel.
It would be a pass to herself, which would be a travel. Loses the ball as she goes down to the floor. Isabella Dank gets the ball, loses that. It goes off her foot to Sabria Street, but Sabria Street slows things down and gives it back to Isabella Dank. Caitlin Klein gets the ball and takes it in for a drive. She misses the layup.
Garnasia's behind her back.
Corinne with the ball. She shoots.
Off the rim twice. It's going back to Red Lion, out on McKean.
We have a sub coming in the game now. We have Kaya Hart coming back in the game for Corinne Williams. We have another sub. Micaiah Farley has checked out of the game for Tranika Harris. She passes passes out to the wing over to Caitlin Klein. Passes over to Street. Passes back over to Klein. Klein looked like she was trying to take a shot, and the ball was blocked. Lady Highlanders got off in this game to a great start. Really well. Their defense was really stout. They were shutting down anything that Red Lion was trying to do. And then Red Lion started to be able to figure out their zone that they were working with. They were able to probe inside of the 2-3 zone that McKean was running. They were able to swing the ball around the court. And another key play for them was the play of Isabel Dank. Isabel Dank decided to put her team on her shoulders and take over this game offensively for her team, and even defensively at times as well, as they shut down McKean's offense at a certain point to where they kept them scoreless for a little while before McKean was able to rattle off 8 more points. The focal point of the McKean Lady Highlanders offense, I would have to say, was Garnasia.
Yeah, I'd say so too. She was driving the ball up each time. I just want to apologize to our viewers on YouTube that were in the process of trying to listen to us. The audio was cutting out anytime they went to another camera because it wasn't set up properly. These are students, they're learning what they're doing. But we're broadcasting our audio now constantly, so that's the good news. But yeah, Garnasia came out. She's driving the offense. Corinne Williams taking some good shots, some not so good looks at times. Red Lion adjusted after that first quarter. They started driving down. Isabella Dank, really, as I've been stating, she is really powering the Red Lion Christian Academy offense. Everything runs through her, and McKean really has not had an answer for her, which is why the score is 20-16 and so close. Had they been able to shut her down, I think this is probably a 20-8 game.
I would agree with that. I would actually say it would be more than 20 points if they were able to shut her down, because they would get more possessions on offense. They would get more shots.
That's pretty accurate, I guess. I think right now that both coaches are probably making their adjustments, trying to figure out what they want to do. If I'm Coach G and I'm preparing the girls, what do you think he's saying in the locker room right now?
Find number 2 and shut her down. He may need to try to change defenses and maybe either go with a more aggressive 2-3 zone or even try a box and 1 to shut her down and just play man on Isabella Dank.
Yeah, I mean, if I was G, I'd probably go with the double team defense at the present moment. I would just run everything around her, because it seems like her and Garber are the two people you really have to concentrate to shut down. Outside of that, they don't really have too many shooters that look like they're threatening from the outside. The inside game with Garnasia down there, she's getting the rebounds. That seems to be fine. I think if that's the key to the second half of this game, is just to shut down those two and try to play a clean basketball game on the other side of the floor. We got to stop giving up the ball. Too many offensive opportunities that were just wasted by the ball being stolen. So if we can take care of that, that's really, I think, a big key to the game right now. We got about 6 minutes and 30 seconds until the second half starts. We're going to move you guys back over to the center camera. And as you can see here, our students are doing the program. Austin's actually running this camera right here that's showing you guys here. And so we're going to go back over to our center camera. Can you make that a little bit wider for me there, Eli? There's Eli. Eli's making that shot wide. There we go. And I'm taking that camera. And we'll see you guys in 6 minutes. So with 40 seconds left here, coming to the end of halftime, we're about to get this game back started. We want to thank everybody for tuning in here. This is our first basketball broadcast of the season. We're covering the Lady Highlanders, and it's been a pretty good game so far that we're covering too, which is nice. So let's see. We got Eli.
Hi.
Eli, you're covering for the first time as a technical director. What's it been like for you?
It's been pretty fun, kind of challenging because you have to do a lot of things at once, but other than that, I kind of enjoy it.
So I'm really glad that you're a part of this. I want you to have fun in the second half. I'm going to try to announce and not have a bad job, and we'll see how we do.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
All right, so we're coming out of halftime. It's going to be McKean's ball. Mr. Buford has left. Mr. Bolden live here at the Highlander court here at Thomas McKean High School. All right, so it's a pass back to Corinne Williams. Corinne Williams pass over to Garnatia. Garnatia passes it to the outside. Pass back to Garnatia, straight up and in, starting off 22-16, dropping the basket. It's a great way to start back off here in the second half. All right, so Isabella Dank was the star of the show for Red Line Christian Academy. She's still in the game. She's driving the ball up. Got a half court and double dribble. Double dribble, that ball is coming back the other way. Ball back over to McKean. All right, so we're back under action again. Corinne Williams brings the ball up. She passes it out to Garnatia. Garnatia back under the basket. She scores 24-16. Not sure what Coach G said back there in the locker room, but Garnatia's coming back with some fire. Good to see. Isabella's coming back down. She passes it back out. The ball is out to Winstead. Winstead passes it over to number 12, who throws it up. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going back to our Lady Highlanders. Kalia Hart's going to take this ball out. She's going to pass it over to Corinne. So Kalia's inbounding the ball to Corinne. Corinne's bringing the ball up. Garnatia's still down at the top of the key and goes back over. Ball passed out. Jayla Perry. She's got the ball at the top of the key. She passes it off to the side. Pump fake to Garnatia. Garnatia passes over to Corinne Williams, going for three. Oh, just off the front of the rim and out. All right. So Red Lion has had 2 trips down and been unsuccessful. They're on their 3rd trip now, passing the ball around. Let's see what happens. Isabella's got the ball on the perimeter right now. Isabella brings it back out up top. Passes it over to Catherine Winstead. Winstead looks to her right. She passes to Klein. Klein to the inside, back to Isabella, who throws it up for 2. Continuing the scoring here. Makes the score 24-18. Lady Highlanders already have the ball back down. They're passing around the perimeter. They get it to the inside. It's up and off the bottom of the basket. Comes right back down. Red Line's got the ball, and we'll bring it back up at this point. So Isabella passes that over to Caitlin Klein. Klein passes it back over. Around the perimeter, Stretch. Stretch goes back outside. Ball's going all the way around back to Klein. Klein back down. We got 2 defenders. Defended that well, and it looks like it's going to McKean. So they had Thompson just completely surrounded. She was suffocated, could barely breathe. Knocked the ball out. It hit her, and it went out, and therefore the ball is coming back over to McKean. So here we go. McKean's bringing the ball back down. Corinne Williams at the top of the key. She's looking to the near. She passes it over for 3. Garnatia's on the outside. She's looking for somebody open. It's going back and forth. Garnatia takes it inside. She puts it up off the rim against 3 defenders. It was a highly contested shot, but she tried to make that one look pretty good. Oh, wow. Red Line left that one completely wide open and could not get that in. All right, Corinne Williams down at the bottom. She's at the 3. She looks to Garnatia. Garnatia passes it over to the side. The ball continues to go around, but we have a traveling call. That travels against Kalia Hart. All right, so Klein inbounds the ball to Isabella Dank. Dank starts bringing it back up. The offense is being slowed down. We got Winstead on the far. We got Klein at top. Passes it over. Sabria Stret. Stret gives the ball up. And it's back to McKean. Oh, wow. Isabella Dank just ripped that one out and put it straight back up. There's another 2 for Isabella. It's now 24-20 with 4:30 left here in the third quarter. Garnatia's eyeing down the defense. She's bringing it up. She sets up her play. She throws it underneath. Wow, Isabella's underneath as they bring it up. She tries to pass it to her, but it goes off of Kalia Hart. And so that's going to be Red Lion Christian Academy's ball. So Isabella over to Samantha. Samantha throws it up back to Klein. Klein gets the ball. And now it looks like it's going to be a jump ball between Thompson. No, they're saying it's going to be McKean's ball. I thought that should be a jump ball, but not the case. All right, so Klein is back. She throws the ball in, goes back to Isabella Dank. Isabella Dank brings the ball around. She passes it out. Bounce pass. The ref's call her on that. And the ball's going the other way. Garnatia setting up the offense. She does so. She tells Corinne to come in. Corinne comes up. They switch. Garnatia's right in the inside. 2 defenders. She jumps over top of them. And the ball is up. It just misses. However, on the rebound there, Kaya Hart. And Kaya Hart tried to put the ball back up, and she was hitting the arm. So that's going to bring up 2 foul shots. It's been a well-refereed game as well here. I've been right on top of all the calls. All right, so Kaya Hart eyes up her first attempt. The ball's up and in. She'll get one more here. Here's the second attempt. Ball's up and in and out. Red Lion Christian Academy recovers the rebound and starts bringing it back up. Isabella calls out the play. Goes over to Caitlin Klein. Caitlin Klein passes over to Catherine Winstead. Winstead back to Caitlin Klein. Klein to Isabella Dank. Winstead with the pick and roll. Give and go. Passes to the inside. They missed the basket. Went briefly into the hands of Juliana Thompson before McKean takes it all the way down the other way. Nice three-pointer. She sinks it. Corinne Williams just eyed that up. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot. Puts McKean up 28-20. Oh, almost stole the pass. McKean just swarmed there on the defense. Red Lion had absolutely no answer for that, but they're going to keep the ball as it went out on McKean. And McKean's taking it down. Kaya Hart, she puts it up with the foul. She goes hard to the floor, but she's going to get 2. So there was no basket there, but she got hit pretty hard. She went down to the ground. They're going to send her to the line for 2 shots. All right, Kaya Hart eyes up her first shot. Ooh. Bounced around the rim and popped back up. He's going to go for it again. Second shot. Left that one short off the front of the rim. Gives to Isabella Dank. She's got 3 defenders, but she passes really nice back down. Wow. That was a nice execution there by Dank to see the floor and see Stret coming down. And Sabria put that in. Highlanders waste no time, bring it back up the floor. They're already on the other offensive side of the boards. Garnatia sitting, she's looking, she passes over to Kaya Hart. Kaya Hart looks back to Garnatia. Garnatia looks over to Corinne Williams, who's at the top of the key. She dribbles, comes to her left into traffic, pass to the Kaya. Kaya pass to the Garnatia, who gets it underneath for the basket. We'll count that one. Kalia Hart. They put that underneath Kalia, and she just finished, took it out. That puts them up 30-22 with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. The ball's going back around here. Get a blocking. Looks like that is going to be a blocking foul against McKean, taking the charge there. So Red Line outs the ball, throws it back up to the top. Dank has to hurry to get there, but she makes it. Almost went to the other side of the court. She passes over. The ball movement here in the second half has actually been much improved for Red Line. As they move it back and forth, give and go, Isabella Dank gets the shot in. I think she's accounted for all but 2 points this half. McKean moves the ball up, throws it in just a little bit hot there. Jayla Perry with the shot. It was a little too much. But we're going to get another foul here, and McKean will be going to the line. And Coach G is going to call a timeout, organize his players, and figure out the game plan is. Here we are, 30-24. Red Line's down by 6. It's been a game really of the first quarter where McKean came out really strong, really tough, and didn't look like the Red Line was going to have much of an answer. And then in the second quarter and the third quarter, it's been kind of a heavy dose of offensive movement by Red Line and making things happen. And as a result, now we find ourselves in a much closer game. Garnatia came out really hot at the start of this third quarter and has kind of trailed away on the offensive side as we've gone on. I would look for Coach G to find ways to get her the ball and make things happen. He also has some hot hands going on, making baskets. Red Lion most likely is just finding ways to continue to funnel that ball to Isabella. Meanwhile, try to stop the fouling that has been sending McKean to the line. If they can do that and clean up their game, we might have an even closer game here as we get into the fourth quarter. All right, so we're going to have 1 minute and 28 seconds. We got 2 shots coming from the foul line. All right, Kaya's for her first shot. It's up and in. Going to get her second. She had missed her last 2, so it's good to see her right the ship on that one. Actually missed her last 3. Here we go. Kaya couldn't get the second one to fall, but McKean does get the rebound. So they're setting up their offense, and they're running it through Corinne Williams right now. Corinne passes over to Kalia Hart, and Kalia sends it back to Corinne, who sends it back around, possibly. Nope, she holds on to it. Pump fake, fake me out. There we go. She dribbles it over and hands it off to Jayla Perry. Jayla gets it to Garnatia. They're playing the perimeter now, looking for the holes. Here comes the three-point attempt, but a little alone on that one as Kalia sent that over the basket. Luckily, Red Lion passed that one out of bounds, and so your Lady Highlanders are keeping the ball. Back to Kalia. Her foot was on the line. That's only 2 points, so that's 33-24. Nice shot, though. Red Lions moving that ball around. The offense for Red Lion, from what I'm seeing, just does not look set in the running plays. It's a lot of people running into the same space and looking unorganized here, coming out with 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Red Lions going to inbound this ball, 33-24. McKean on top. They throw it in. Call travel. And that travel is going to go against Sabria Stret. So Corinne Williams brings it up. 16 seconds left on the clock. Looks like they're going to run this one down and try to get the last shot of the third quarter. She's dribbling around. Isabella reaches in. Not quite sure exactly what that call was. All right, we got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. Pass. Ball is up. That's going to count. And it's in. Street sinks the three-pointer on the buzzer beater. They go 33-27 at the end of the third quarter. She had that shot up in time. And the Lady Highlanders looked a little bit shocked coming back to the bench after that one. So we got 58 seconds to the start of the fourth. We'll be right back. So we're just getting ready to start the fourth quarter. This is Greg Bolden. I am the instructor for audio, radio, and video here, broadcast engineering here at Thomas McKean High School. Your crew today that's recording this is Simon Lynn and Carlos Costenbader underneath the baskets. Earlier, Jariah Schermerhorn was on there. On the sideline down low, we have Austin Cole. Up top, following all the action, is Mukwa. Mukwa is doing a great job bringing all that to you, and Eli is technical directing. So if you like what you're seeing here, these are all students here in our program. They're doing a wonderful job bringing you this live broadcast today. We are looking for announcers to take my job, so if anybody would like to announce games that's listening here at Thomas McKean High School or out in the community, let us know. We'll get you some opportunities. Our business that we run games, if you'd like to bring us to your place to cover a game, is called Next Gen Media. All right, Corinne Williams brings it up. She stops, puts the ball up for 2. Corinne Williams brings it 35-27. And Isabella Dank has slowed down here towards the end of the third quarter. Let's see if she has any answers. At the end of the fourth quarter, 34 is straight. Made a great three-pointer. Ball's going underneath. They don't seem to have any answers. And Isabella puts the ball in. I think she heard me say that she fell off. Coach G is not happy on the sideline. He wants the Lady Highlanders to attack that ball a little bit more. Williams shoots that one way too far. Actually, that was Hart. Shot that ball way too hard. Went over the basket. So Red Line's going to bring the ball back up with 6 minutes and 40 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Isabella's taking it around to the perimeter. She's driving to the basket. She passes out. Pass comes around. Back to Isabella, who's thrown it up for 3 points. Just off the basket. Almost had it. But McKean's going to bring it the opposite direction. But she travels. Could not get control of that ball. Corinne maintained control, missed control, and ended up traveling with her feet. Had to grab that. So the ball is going to come back over the red line once again. And Red Line Christian Academy calls a timeout. They're going to make their game plan up here with them down by 6 points, 35-29, with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left here to go in the fourth quarter. Coach G is currently on his sideline. He was a little bit fired up towards the end of that last drive. McKean had a double team with the hands on the ball, and they could not stick with it, and they were able to give a shot up. So I know G cannot be happy with that performance at the present moment right now. So he's drawing up his play, and he's relying on his assistant coaches there to make that happen. He's now illustrating exactly what he wants from his girls using his assistant coaches. Meanwhile, Red Line, they got out their playboard, and they're drawing up their play for where they want to see their ladies. So as I said to Buford earlier on, I thought the key to this game was going to be really making sure that they kept Isabella in check for most of this time. And it looks like they've kind of clamped down on that and made a difference with 10 seconds left in this timeout as we're coming out of it. All right, Lady Highlanders are walking back out. So is Red Line. We're about to get action started. So Klein's going to inbound the ball, and you better believe this is going to Isabella Dank right at the get-go. No. Look at that. Make a liar out of me. Goes to Street. Now goes to Isabella. Isabella comes around. A moving pick. Just missed. Klein's bringing that ball back around. Tries to throw it in. Looks like we got some contact on that. We're going to get a foul on the play. That foul is on Garnacia Johnson. Not in the penalty yet. Ball comes over to Isabella. They have 2 on her side. She brings it back out to the top. Isabella. Stop and go. Called. Ball's coming over to the Lady Highlanders. They're calling for a off-the-ball foul against Red Lion. So Kalia Hart's get right in the bound the ball to Corinne Williams. Defensively, we still have that perimeter defense by Red Lion coming in here in the second half. Corinne Williams starts bringing the ball up. Looks like they're back in the clock management mode, not pushing anything. But she passes it directly over the Caitlin Klein, who brings it down to Isabella. She passes it over, who puts it straight in for 2. That's going to close this game down to 4 points. This is the closest this game's been since the very beginning, first quarter. Red Line has managed to fight their way back in. Garnacia passes out to Corinne Williams, who's wide open with the 3. Bounces off the back of the rim and out. Red Line takes over the ball. Coach Red Line calling his play, calming his players down, getting them in position. Here comes the pick. Isabella brings it up. Her pass is stolen. Garnacia is now driving down the other way. Passes to the outside. Corinne Williams wide open, goes for the 3. And she puts too much on it as it goes over the rim, recovered by the Highlanders. Pass back outside. She comes back up top. Ball's down, passes out. Corinne Williams with the travel once again. Her got a little happy feet dancing. Got the ball, took about 4 steps before she tried to throw that ball up. Can't do that. They're going to call you for that one every day. So with 4 minutes and 50 seconds, Highlanders are up by 4 against Red Line. Red Line's back on the offensive attack. Red Line's going to have to watch that pick. They've been running a rolling pick. There's another travel. There's more travel in here than Disney World sees a year. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing a lot going on here. I wonder if there's a suitcase on the sideline. All right. Let's get serious. Garnacia comes back up. Zone defense to the outside now. They're rolling around, sticking with the zone and swarming. Kaya Hart puts the ball up. That would have been good for 2, but she couldn't get it in. Isabella moving it back up. She throws it up for 2. Wow. 35-33. Isabella Dank has brought this game back almost all by herself. I mean, you can't really say that the rest of the team has been putting the points in when Isabella has accounted for almost all of it. It's pretty phenomenal offensive prowess today on her part. Corinne Williams puts it up again for 3. McKean tries to get the ball. They hit it out of bounds. That's going back to Red Line, down by 2. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Red line just crosses over. Past the Klein. Klein's looking around. Klein finds Winstead. Winstead tries to get rid of that ball. And going to call a timeout as she's swarmed by the Highlanders. So here we are, 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It looks to me like the star of the game for Red Line is Isabella. She has really just put this team on her back, driving the ball around, and made the shots when it absolutely matters, made the steals when it matters, and has really put the McKean squad on notice. They cannot leave her completely open because she will make you pay. And it's really been a nice effort by Sabria Street as well as Caitlin Klein. The three of them have really been the offensive forefront for them, with Maya Muldrow down low on the rebounds alongside with Catherine Winstead. So Klein's going to inbound the ball. Of course, it goes all the way back up to Isabella. Isabella has three defenders on her. She dribbles all the way around. She's back outside, puts the ball up with the foul. She's going to get 2 shots at the line with the opportunity to tie this game. Her shot did not go in, but she's going to go to the line here, and so we have a big moment. So Dank shows back up to the line with her first shot. First shot goes wide right. It's good news for the Highlanders. A head scratcher for the coach. Her second shot goes up and not in. The Red Line swarms the ball, but they get their feet out of bounds, going to McKean. That was a big 2 shots. We're going to look back at those at the end of the game. Earlier today, we were talking about how the Lady Highlanders were missing some of their free throws, and we were concerned that that might put their really up against it at the end of the game. I think they had about 7 missed free throws earlier, but those 2 by Isabella would have tied the game. Wow, what a steal by Isabella. She's all by herself. She throws it up. There's the tie game, 35-35. We have ourselves a game here with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Garnatia comes down. She's looking. She's going to drive this one in. She's got 2 people on her, and we got a possession going back to Red Lion. Looked like she was trying to do a lot there. She tried to take it through 3 defenders and did not have an answer for that. They swarmed on top of her. So Klein's got the ball. She throws it in to Samantha. Samantha's underneath. She throws it up for 2. I'm sorry, that was Catherine Winstead, number 10, wrong name. Catherine Winstead was down deep, put that up. The Red Lion takes their lead for the first time since the beginning of the game with another steal. They're throwing deep to Isabella. She's taking it down against Garnatia. Garnatia comes out big, nothing but ball, as she blocks that shot. But it comes back to Red Lion, who gets fouled as they go to put up their shot. Catherine Winstead is heading to the line for 2. We got a timeout on the court. 35-37. Red Lion Christian Academy has taken the lead. Fourth quarter here. This entire game, McKean has had the lead. They've been playing really good defense, really good offense, smart offense. But coming down the court the past few times, they've had turnover after turnover and have just not had an answer for offensive fast breaks by Red Lion Christian Academy. And that's really hurting them right now. So I'm sure that they're trying to work up something. But Red Lion's going to go to the line. And Winstead's going to get to throw up 2 and possibly increase this lead of 37-35. So Winstead's about to take her first shot. throws it up, and it's good. Takes the 3-point lead with the ability to make this a 2-possession game. Shot number 2 goes short, recovered by the Highlanders. Now the Highlanders have got to calm down here. They got plenty of basketball, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. They got to set up their plays, be calm, and make things happen. And the ball's going around. They got a foul reach in on number 25. McKean's going to keep the ball. Possession. So that foul was on Maya Muldrow with a push against Garnatia. So Hart's looking to inbound the ball. She finds Garnatia, who throws it up for 2. It is in! 38-37. We have ourselves a game. Red Line's coming back down. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be an exciting finish for those watching online. Red Line passes the ball deep into Isabella, who throws it to the outside for Klein. Klein puts it up for 3. Air ball. McKean's going to bring this ball back out. Again, I stress, it's really important that they stay nice and calm, make things happen. This game is in their ability, and Garnatia is doing just that. She's bringing the ball up focused, and the Highlanders are now in their spot. Williams almost travels, throws the ball back out to the front. She sets up for 3. This will be huge. Off the backboard, off the rim. But coming down for Hart, who pulls it down and keeps the ball. So we're going to see the Highlanders hold on to it here with 1:28, down by 1. Garnatia's right underneath. She throws it up for 2. The ball goes all the way in. It's in. We got a 39-38 score here at the fourth quarter. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Isabella Dank, she's finding daylight. She passes to the outside. The ball is up off the side of the basket. And the Highlanders rush back on the offensive front. Brings it down for 3. She slows it down, passes it around. Garnatia now has the ball. She's waiting. Isabella starts the challenge. The ball is right at the half court. Garnatia brings it around. And we have a timeout called by Coach G with 1 minute and 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So this is exactly what they probably needed to see at this point. So that's been great to find out. McKean has responded extremely well, brought this game back, and it is exactly what I thought. Garnatia would have to get this game going. All right, so that's the end of the timeout. Coming back here, fourth quarter. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the game. Red Line has battled back. They took the lead a little bit earlier. Garnatia has helped them bring it back with really great team play all around by McKean. McKean outs the ball back to Garnatia. She's holding it with 1 minute and passes it off, holds the ball, passes again. They are swarming, trying to force anything to happen here. Really playing a perimeter game at this point. 41 seconds. Oh, almost stolen. Garnatia takes the ball down. She's fouled. Oh, no, she's traveled. She took too many steps on the way to the basket. We got 34 seconds. Red Lions ball down by 1 point. Surprise, surprise, Isabella on Garnatia. Isabella's bring it down. Wide open with the shot. Highlanders swarm to the ball. That's huge. Garnatia takes it up, passes it over to Williams. Corinne Williams takes it to Garnatia. Passes it over. 10 seconds left. The ball is stolen. The ball is stolen. But they missed the pass. They missed the pass. And whose ball is it going to be? Waiting for possession. The ball's going back. We got a timeout by the Highlanders. That should have been the deciding points of the game. That would have been Red Lion right there going up by a score of 40-39 with 5 points left. And she hung on to the ball too long, and she missed the pass. That was an opportunity right there to close what has been such a climb back into this game by Red Lion Christian Academy. So they're drawing up their play right now, trying to figure out what they're going to do. We got 13 seconds left coming out of this timeout. We want to thank everybody who's joined us on YouTube for this broadcast and on EdTV. We hope you've enjoyed it today. We'll be back with men's basketball and women's basketball starting in January on a regular basis. So 5.7 seconds left on the clock. The ball went off the Highlanders on the way out. So Red Lion's able to draw up a play for one foul. They did have a buzzer beater to end the third. Oh. Another timeout. Timeout called this time by Red Lion. Did not like what they saw when they drew up the play and what they were seeing on there. So again, we'd like to thank everybody who's been tuned into this broadcast today, watching online on television. I want to just say a thank you to Mukwa, who's been on the main camera, Eli, who's been our technical director, Austin, who's been down on the floor with Simon, and Carlos. They've all been doing a great job, and Jirai was with us earlier. I'm Greg Bolden, been your announcer for today. Mr. Buford was here earlier, and we appreciate all of you guys tuning in. If anybody would like to announce these games, feel free. You'll probably do a better job than I'm doing. So we would love to have you contact us and let us know that, yes, I would like to do announcing for some of the basketball games. We'll get you right here doing what we're doing. Love to have this completely student run. Right now, it's 85% student run, with the 15% being my voice. All right, so this is going to be an exciting finish. 5.7 seconds left. Timeouts are out. So now we just have to see what's happening. Red Lion's got 5 fouls already on them, with McKean 1 to give. You really don't want to be taking a foul down here. All right, so Klein's going to get the ball. She's looking around. She's looking it down low. She goes, throws it over. Samantha's double teamed. She's got nothing. The ball gets stolen by McKean. That's going to be game. And McKean hangs on to win the game, 39-38. What a tough, drawn-out, hard victory for McKean to pull that game off. Wow, what an absolute pleasure to watch this one and bring this one to you. McKean really battled hard to get that down, 39-38. I'd like to say, players of the game, McKean, you played well as a team. You did a great job all the way down the stretch. Really cannot look just the one player. It was a team effort to win that game. Garinatia came out strong in the fourth quarter. And our Red Lion team, well, I got to give that one to Isabella Dank. They did a great job as well. So, this has been a great time to broadcast our very first Lady Highlander game. And we appreciate you guys all tuning in here on YouTube. Thank you to the talented student film crew that was here today and what they did. They did a wonderful job. Simon, Austin, Carlos, Mukwa, Eli on technical directing, and we miss Mr. Buford. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this broadcast. We'll be back in January on a regular schedule with men's basketball and women's basketball, bringing you more of these games. Until then, I'm about to sign off. Eli, have anything to say to the people back home?
Not really, no. Just have fun with basketball, I guess.
The basketball. He doesn't know much about basketball. I have a feeling he's going to learn a little bit about it as we go.